Welcome back everybody to Planescape Torment. We're questioning Lenny today. We have some questions for him. He laughs at you. I ain't no tout. If you've got questions, go find one. His smile broadens. You best push off before I have to bleed you. What if I told you Byron Pickett sent me? He stops for a moment. He stops smiling and examines you for a while. His eyes linger on your scars and swallows slightly. After a moment, a frown settles on his face and he appears to be nervous. Pickett sent you? Why? He said you could answer some questions. He frowns. What questions? He knows he looks rather tense. I want to ask you about the papers you stole from Tristan. He swallows hard and stares at you. You notice his muscles tense and he looks like he's getting ready to run. He puts one hand on his hip in a nonchalant manner, but you can tell he's wound tight as a spring. I don't know what you're talking about, Burke. You best be off. Smile wickedly. You know what I'm talking about, Lenny. Byron had you steal some paper from Tris. I'm here to collect them. He swallows hard and the corner of his eye starts to twitch. He glances at the scars covering your body, then tries to meet your gaze, but cannot. Collect them? I destroyed the papers after I nicked them, like Byron told me to. He finally meets your gaze. Then why are you so nervous, Lenny? I think you're lying. He stares at you for just a moment, then starts to turn to run. Grab him before he gets away. He starts to run. You leap forward and grab him by the arm. He struggles for a moment, but cannot match your strength. Yay for fucking uber strength. Woohoo. Finally, he goes limp in your grasp. Alright, I didn't destroy them. I'll give them to you. Just let me go. He loosens your grip. Hand them over, Lenny. So you did keep them. Why? He snorts and gives you a defiant look. I kept them so I could turn stag on your boss Pickett and keep Tristan off the block. Why turn stag on him? He looks at you with some pride. I may be a thief, but I do have some standards. I won't kill some poor sod, and I won't do what Pickett did to Tristan and her husband. She shakes his head and looks away. I told your boss that I wasn't going to do. I told your boss that what he was doing was wrong, and he laughed at me. By the way, Pickett's not my boss. He stares at you in disbelief. You serious? I thought, but you said. He watches you closely for a moment and then laughs. He gave me the peel and so I'd spill the chart to you. He shakes his head and looks at you with respect. Good job, Carter. Let's go get the papers, Lenny. He shakes his head sadly. We can't. They're in the warehouse and they're not open for business right now. Rumour has it there's some sort of management change going on, and I don't know if that's true. In any case, I can't get the papers. He looks at you sheepishly. That's why I haven't helped Tristan myself, Cutter. I can't get the sorting papers. Well, I'll look into this and get the papers myself then. He smiles at you. Go to the warehouse and tell the clerk that I'm here for a loan. He'll give you Tristan's paper. Then you tell him I gave Pickett the laugh. He'll give you a bonus. What bonus? Evidence, Cutter. It'll take Pickett off the streets for a long, long time if you give it to the right person, he thinks for a moment. If there's someone in the Harmonium you can trust, you can give it to them. Alright, farewell.
Updated my journal.
Aha. Well. So the warehouse. Where is said warehouse? That's the print shop. That's the warehouse all the way up here. Of course. A door I've yet to go in. Cool. Into the warehouse we go. Vault of the Ninth Ward. Welcome to the Vaults of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Signilian? I have a few questions. Of course, what can I do for you? I'd like to claim something. And what were you looking for exactly? I was told to tell you I gave Pickett the laugh. Gained items. Nice. I certainly hope so, sir. For whatever means, I'm just a big dumb rockhead. Here are your papers, sir, and here. Thank you. What can I do for you? Answer a few more questions for me, if you don't mind. Why is this place called the Vault of the Ninth World? Frankly, I have no idea. I think the owners thought it would be a clever name or something. Ooh, I like to store something. I'm sorry, we seem to be full up at the moment. Can I do anything else for you? I thought this was supposed to be a huge warehouse, a huge storage house. Well, yes. The head sounds a little embarrassed. Only we ran out of space and there's something a little fishy going on around here and I don't know what. The gist of it, the matter is this. We don't really accept items for storage anymore. Alright, I have some questions. Claim something. I was looking for a large bag of coins. We have a large bag of coins like the ones you described. You just need to find out one thing from you. How much was in it? Let's go for the odd one. 2,112. I'm sorry, sir. That must not be your bag of wealth. Can I get you something else? No thanks. Farewell. A value of his, please return. Yeah, I bet. We have the papers. Right. And we had another item too. So, okay. Pen's note, loan documentation, scroll of evidence. Scroll listing the criminal activities of Byron Pickett. Now, actually there was a Harmonium officer that I kinda did trust. Let's go to Duran and get Trist off. Okay, I want to ask you about Trist. He shrugs and, very well, sir, what about Trist? I have proof that she is innocent of any crime. Yes, he smiles broadly and laughs. Very well, show me this evidence. He holds his hand out to you. Give him the document. 4 grand experience. Yay! He opens the document and quickly scans its contents. After a moment he sighs and folds the document and puts it inside his shirt. It seems the Kurtz owe the Lady Tristan an apology, sir. From this moment she is free and I will make all arrangements to have her status and property returned to her. Thank you, Duran.
Updated my journal.
No, thank you. It's a rare individual who will do what you have done. He bows to you. Excuse me, I must speak with Lady Trist. Farewell. He begins walking towards Trist. Movie? No movie. Okay, just fade in, fade out. Okay, let's talk to Trist because we did her job. Trist smiles at you warmly. You are my savior, Cutter. I will always be forever in your debt. That's a nasty thing. Don't come to me with your problems. That was a pain in the ass. I was happy to help you, Trist. Thank you, Cutter. She glances around and pauses to think for a moment. You have saved me from certain death, Cutter. A slow, painful death. She frowns as she thinks. Please wait here. I shall return shortly. She turns and walks away. All right, Trist. You see Trist opposing and she smiles and waves at you. Hello again, Cutter. Thank you for waiting. She looks about for a moment, then removes a purse from the folds of her dress. With the document you have provided, the courts have restored my status and finances. This is not much, but is well-deserved reward for what you have done. She hands you a purse. Thank you. More experience. Love it. She smiles. No, I thank you. Farewell, Cutter. Farewell. I haven't leveled up yet, though.
Done.
Now, there's a Harmonium officer. Okay.
All right.
Vorton? Was it Vorton that was actually kind of friendly? You see Measure 3 Vorton, the Harmonium officer. He gives you a slight nod. Hello again. I have some questions. If you want some information, go to Ebb Creek Knees. Where can I find him? Smelling correspondent. Thank you and farewell. Okay. There was another Harmonium officer that was kind of more friendlier. Officer. Well. Can we enter here?
Thing's locked.
Oh, maybe not. We can't get into the Great Foundry for some particular reason.
I'm gone.
Right. Well, let's talk to Sebastian. Sebastian smiles at your approach. Good day, Cutter. Have you completed your quest? Yes, and I've come for what is due to me. One moment, please, Cutter. Sebastian reaches into his robe and removes a small crystal ball. He gazes into it for a moment before returning his attention to you. I cannot thank you enough, Cutter. I shall live up to my part of the bargain. Are you ready? Yes. Hey, and Charisma +2. Woohoo. And more experience, of course. It is done, Cutter. Once again, I thank you. Sebastian bows at you deeply. Thank you and farewell.
Updated my journal.
Cool. Right, so let's have a look around. Mr. Pickett, I really do not wish to talk to you because you're a scoundrel and a thief. I wish to send you away for a long time. It doesn't look like I can actually go anywhere down there. Right, building looks a little out of place. Yeah, we all know about that.
Gone.
Let's talk to Lenny again. I mean, hell, why not? Have some questions. Nope. Nothing more from him. Let's check our journal and see what I've forgotten. Da-da-da. Status restored, so that's great. Someone in the Harmonium I can trust. Haven't found anybody like that. Not yet, anyway. Says there's a portal located on the drawbridge light device east of the market. He thinks the portal may lead into the sea shower. Maybe we should check this out.
All right.
Okay. So that's the siege tower. Maybe the portal's down here somewhere. Northeast, or it's around here.
All right.
Do we have a portal?
Done.
I thought I heard something.
Done.
What's
I'm
that?
gone.
It's a box with a poor quality stiletto. As you approach the location of the portal that the boy Laszlo spoke of, you begin to replay your conversation with him in your head. Maybe the secret to getting in is not wanting to get in. You hear yourself say, suppress any desire to enter the tower. And so we enter the tower. Hey. Coke's Metal. Let's speak to Coke's Metal. You see an iron creature. Its size is staggering. If it stood full height, it would shatter the roof of the siege tower. Thundering echoes rattle the walkway as the creature hammers away on its forge, and the smell of soot and ash fills the air. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
There is a screaming of metal on metal as the giant turns to face you. You suddenly realize the golem is built into the siege tower itself. Girders and pipes and huge braces run through the lower torso and into the walls, and the bottom portion of its body makes up the forge itself. What are you? I am iron given purpose. What purpose? I forged the implements by which the multiverse will be unmade. You mean you're forging weapons? That's your purpose? Metal is like flesh. Both carry potential in their veins. When tempered with heat and pressure, the potential surfaces. My purpose is to bring forth this potential, allow it expression. Can you do anything with my weapons? Show me what you have brought. I will study its potential and see if its pain can be given expression. Very well. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, I can sell that. No, I can't. I can't actually sell anything to him. You can just buy things from him. Oh my god. Oh. 2-9 crushing, fire, +4 fire damage, usable only by fighters. Well, I don't have. I've got 2,700. Enchanted spike gauntlets of ogre power, 6 grand. Ooh, holy shit. Yeah, that would be nice. I can't buy anything from him, sadly. Because all his good stuff are so very expensive.
I'm gone.
Okay, so I seem to have found a rather expensive shop.
Done.
A very cool looking shop, however. Is there anything I can do for him? Some questions. Ask. Have you heard of a night hag named Ravel? The night hag sought to sunder this city. Her greatest works were those of the unmaking. She walked the path of entropy. Do you know what happened to her?
Updated my journal.
Order set chains about her. She was cast within a cage. Do you know where this cage is? Her prison is unknown to me. I have another question. Why do you make weapons? The iron of my body once existed only as a minor expressions of pain. Blades, spears, axes, arrowheads, rivets and catapults. From these implements of war I was wrought. What happened? All these minor expressions of pain were melted to forge this body. My potential was allowed to surface. Now my purpose is to bring out the potential in other metals. You said that someone melted these weapons and forged your body. Who? Entropy raised me from the planar battlefields. And you said your purpose is to forge weapons? Metal is like, yep, okay. Another question? I think we're pretty much done here. It's a really cool store. How does one get out? Yep, same way I got in. Alright, so I wonder, let's go back to the marketplace and talk to the kid. Because maybe that might lead to something. Yes? I must be going now. Okay, well, there's nothing much more here to do, I dare say. Oh, Drixel. You see a tall man in plate armor. His armor is unusually constructed with the spikes flaring over the shoulders, elbows, and forearms. He nods at your approach. Good day, citizen. Greetings. How may I help you, citizen? He gives you a friendly look. I have some questions. Certainly. Who are you? He gives you a slight bow. I am Harmonium Guard Drixel, citizen. I keep the peace here at the market. Tell me about the Harmonium. He snaps to attention. Our belief is simple. We are the light, we are the way, we are order, we are truth. He steals his expression. There wasn't enough question of me joining them. You see, some Berks talk about the battle with chaos to restore order and harmony, but they haven't got the stones to do anything about it. The Harmonium, we take action. We keep order in Sigil Street and on the plains. He nods at you matter-of-factly. Go on. He looks even bolder as he speaks. And we don't keep order with words. We fight hard to maintain and enforce order. Cross-traders, Knights of the Post, Indepts, Anarchists and Xenoists, Tanari Fiends, and all best beware the Harmonium shadow. Chaos can only exist in the air of tolerance. What can you tell me of other factions? Nothing. They are not a part of the truth that is the Harmonium. I have not studied them. Other questions? Farewell. I don't know who the hell I'm going to give this information to.
I'm gone.
A Harmonium guard that you can trust. Well, don't know any Harmonium guards I can trust.
Done.
Actually. I want to be a better warrior. Can you help me with my skills? Exactly. Well, what exactly you want training in? Can you tell me if I'm ready for more instruction? I think he could teach you a bit more. What can you teach me? Teach me how to fight with my fists. I can teach you if you want. Yes, I'd like to learn to use this weapon. Well, here you go. Are you ready? Yes. That's all I wanted. Okay, so hang on. Statistics screen. So, information. Favorite weapon. Battle axe equality. Not anymore. That's my alignment. Is general screen? No. Done. Must be in statistics. AC bonuses. No. Strength. Information. Biography? Huh. Fighter, resistance none. Oh, hang on, here we go. Scroll down. Aha! So they did actually give me an extra bonus in fist weapons, so I can specialize even more. Okay. So let's go back to my inventory screen. The knuckles are fist weapons. Let's see if I can train again in fists. Yep. Fight with fists. Okay. Let's look at the statistics screen. Yeah. Well, actually the punch daggers, what are they? Oh, they're proficiency fists as well. So we're going to be a fist fighter. Yep. Fight with fists. Cool. Well, there's nothing much I can teach you right now. Unless you've devoted your whole life to being a warrior, you got to specialize at being a warrior. But
Updated my journal.
Alright, so actually, what did my journal say? Forsaking them for thievery or magecraft, should I grant me more specialization? Let's choose. Okay, so great. We now specialized in fist weapons by. Oh, really? I've got an unused slot, but I can't specialize any further. Okay. Well, if I get some really sick weapon later on.
Done.
Okay. So, I don't think there's actually much more in this water I can actually really do. Quests. Okay. Find the night hag. Right. So, let's look at the map, see where else we can go. A wrecked house. The coffin maker. Upper ward. Okay. Well, we could go to the upper ward, I dare say. Or we could have a look in one of the shops. The wrecked house, that's where Lothar was. Coffin maker. Let's go explore the coffin maker. And see what there is to see. Alright. Dimitri, is it? Yeah, Dimitri, not Dimitri. And Hamris. You see a tall, slender man with a glassy-eyed expression. He seems engrossed in some tale that the shopkeeper is relating. Occasionally he nods his head and makes no comment of his own. Greetings. The man turns slightly at your greeting, just enough to acknowledge your presence. He notices that there is a little pale in complexion and was rather gaunt-looking. He's giving you a blank stare. The shopkeeper does not seem to notice any of this and continues his stream of useless prattle. Are you all right? The man continues to stare at you and slowly nods. You wait for any further response and he says nothing, only stares. You're about to turn away in frustration when you notice a strange musty odour about the man. Step closer and sniff. You lean in and sniff at the man, unsure of what you'll find. As you do, a musty odour fills your senses, an odour you recognise from your time in the mortuary. This is the smell of dead flesh preserved by magic. You're a zombie, aren't you? The creature continues to stare at you blankly. Slowly, as if with great effort, he begins to reply to you. Only your speak with dead power makes him understandable. Yes, I am Dimitri. Why are you here, Dimitri? Dimitri slowly glances at the shopkeeper, makes a feeble gesture towards him. Seeing this as a sign of interest, the shopkeeper redoubles his efforts in telling whatever tale he's relating to the poor creature. Dimitri looks at you again. Hamris, he talks. Hamris never stops. Wanders town. Annoys master. Annoys everyone. Master create Dimitri. Tells Dimitri talk to Hamris. Now Hamris stays in shop. Master happy. Town happy. Dimitri sad. Is there anything I can do to help you, Dimitri? The creature pauses and resumes his slow speech with you. You can almost detect a pleading tone in his voice. Yes, find Master, Sebastian. Ask him release me, please. He turns his attention to Hamris for a moment. Please. Alright, let's go talk to Sebastian. Why not?
Done.
Why not? Let's go talk to Sebastian. Because we know where Sebastian is. And we can complete stuff. Completing stuff is good. More experience means more weapon specialization. Hello, Sebastian. Good day, Cutter. How may I help you? Never mind. But I want to ask him about Dimitri. Can you train me in the art? No. I wish to stay a fighter because fighters are cool. Because I say so. I always like the fighters in D&D. Maybe that says something about me. I can't... Yes, I'll help you.
Updated my journal.
You can always feel a sense of release. I mean, thank you, friend. Where can I find Sebastian? No, remember voice. Give order to be here. Walking, hammers, nothing more. Sorry. Well, I know where Sebastian is. Quest logic. Come on, I want to get out. All the way back here. I'm running over time.
I'm gone.
Come on. I mean, I've done Sebastian a favor already, man.
Done.
Okay. Actually, I want to talk to you about Dimitri. He stares at you for a moment, then sighs. What about Dimitri, Cutter? He wants to be released from his curse. He gives you a surprised look and then waves you off. I find that hard to believe, Cutter. Dimitri doesn't have the mental power to desire anything. He frowns for a moment. Did that idiot Hamtrees put you up to this? No. He glares at you in thought. Hamdress is a lackwit. I doubt he could figure out who could have done this. He sighs and shrugs his shoulders in exasperation, which means that poor Dimitri is more aware than I thought. He looks away at you and seems to be deep in thought. So, will you release him? He looks at you for a moment with conflicting emotions across his face. He sighs and throws his arms up in exasperation. I cannot, sorry. He gives you a pleading look. I want to, mind you, but I cannot. I fulfilled a contract by creating Dimitri and cannot break it, right or wrong. I'm a man of my word. My reputation demands it. Let me see. Who contacted you? Maybe I can get them to agree his release. He smiles at you. I'm magically bound not to reveal such information, Cutter. That's why people come to me. Okay. I understand that's the way business should be conducted. Could I release him instead? That would be difficult. He turns to you and begins to look through a nearby box. After a moment, he removes a book and he sets it down in front of you. First, you have to have some magical aptitude. Second, you have to be able to properly speak the words you find on page 23 of this book. Go on. Last, you have to touch Dimitri just as you feel the power of the words accumulate within you. He turns his back on you and rummages through another box. I couldn't allow you to read the book, however. It'll be tantamount to my breaking my word through the actions of another. He continues poking through the box, ignoring you. Read the book and leave.
My journal.
I'm a naughty boy. And I leveled up. No, what? I thought I leveled up. Well, Anna leveled up. Okay, she leveled up in fighter. Cool. And right, I thought I leveled up too. I'm disappointed. Not yet. Not yet indeed. So, we're going to rescue or release Dimitri in the next episode of Planescape Torment. If you've liked the episode and liked the series thus far, do go ahead and leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, why haven't you done so already? And if you've liked what I'm doing right now, check out some of my other playlists on the right hand side. Alright folks, well I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.